Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon, not here with Geeky Sparkles in this video, but we're going to give you another daily dump of Space Daddy news, Twitter news. Is that what we're going to call it, the daily dump of Daddy? I don't know. Really bad wording. Yeah, it seems like every day there's new drama being uncovered about the situation with Twitter, and now Elon Musk is accusing the board of hiding evidence from the court. Apparently, what Elon Musk was accusing Twitter of doing, fudging numbers, etc., they seem to be doing, and this could have something to do with reports that Elon Musk cut the CEO, the CFO, and their legal team loose and is not going to give them a golden parachute. He said he terminated them for cause, and if it turned out that they were deliberately up to some shenanigans, that they're busted, that absolutely positively would be cause to just terminate them instead of buying them out. So we're going to talk about that, other rumors of layoffs coming today or tomorrow, and the fact that Musk is asking questions now as to whether or not he should bring back Vine. Remember Vine? Yeah, it was TikTok before TikTok. 6 seconds of fun on Vine, and a lot of people upset when they got rid of it. And now TikTok is here, and yeah, Twitter really missed the boat on that one. Let's talk about all this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, over 279,000 subs. Thank you so much for the support. I'm not even gonna bother doing the woohoo because I do it very badly. But this is crazy. There are going to be movies made about the Twitter drama in years to come. I guarantee it. If we got, how many Facebook movies did we get? And I was watching the Toys That Build America last night about the situation with Atari and Magnavox and Fairchild, and there absolutely positively is going to be a movie or movies about the Twitter drama with Elon Musk. So this is coming from Fox. Talking about a tweet he put out a couple hours ago. Well, it was last night, 9 o'clock last night. Wachtel and Twitter board deliberately hid this evidence from the court. Stay tuned, more to come. So Fox Business has it. Elon Musk accuses Twitter board of deliberately hiding evidence from the court. Stay tuned. Musk leaked a private message from Twitter executive, Yoel Roth, as potential evidence of fraudulent metrics. Musk accused Twitter's former board of directors and their lawyers of deliberately hiding evidence from court proceedings days after the entrepreneur's $44 billion deal was finalized. Wachtel and Twitter board deliberately hid this evidence from the court, Musk tweeted Sunday night. He included a screenshot of internal messages from a Twitter executive referencing fraudulent metrics. Oh my God, Twitter's fake. So basically everything he accused them of doing, faking their numbers and having fake metrics, turns out it might be true. So I have to wonder if he can't claw back some of his investment. If $44 billion is way too much to pay for this hellhole. Stay tuned, more to come. The billionaire added, Twitter is represented by Wachtel, Rosen, Lipton, and Katz lawyers in their legal proceedings with the entrepreneur. Proof of fraudulent metrics at Twitter may serve as a basis for arguments that Musk overpaid for the $44 billion deal. Musk said earlier this month that he obviously paid more than the company was worth. In July, Musk told Twitter that he planned to terminate the deal he announced in April over speculation about the amount of spam accounts on the website, prompting Twitter to file the lawsuit to force him to buy it at an overinflated price. And if they pump the numbers, which he thinks they did, and I think most people who have been on Twitter in the last 3 or 4 years completely believe that the numbers are overinflated, then he might actually have a case to sue them or pay less. I don't know how that's going to work. After Twitter accused Musk of not following his obligations under their agreement, Musk filed a countersuit. The entrepreneur changed course by announcing he would proceed with his original $54.20 per share offer to buy the platform in October. In the screenshot, Twitter's global head of safety and integrity. Twitter's global head of safety and integrity, Yoel Roth, suggested that he would imply a Twitter personnel named Amir used fraudulent metrics to report objectives and key results. But also, LOL, if Amir continues to BS me, my escalation route is Amir's OKRs are entirely based on fraudulent metrics, and he doesn't care and may be actively trying to hide the ball, the Twitter executive wrote. Literally doing what Elon is accusing us of doing, Roth added. In a follow-up tweet on Sunday night, Musk said that he supported Roth after other Twitter users dug up old, apparently anti-Trump tweets from Roth. We've all made some questionable tweets, me more than most, but I want to be clear that I support Yoel. Yoel. I think it's Yoel. Is it Yoel? I don't know. I don't know any Yoels. Is it Yoel? I don't know. The Tesla founder wrote, my sense is that he has high integrity and that we are all entitled to our political beliefs. Yeah, as long as it doesn't affect your job function, as long as you're not trying to literally destroy people's careers and livelihoods because they voted for somebody you didn't like, and that's on both sides of the aisle, I think it's fine. I mean, it used to be that you would work with coworkers. Nobody really knew what your political beliefs were. A lot of times what your religious beliefs were. You would do your activism on weekends. You would go to church on Sunday or Saturday, depending. You would vote on a Tuesday, and everybody would go out and vote and come back to work, and very few people talked about it. They would just go home that evening and watch the news and hope that their guy or gal won, right? Roth's comments about fraudulent metrics were made in the May 17th message, roughly the same time Musk accused Twitter of being very suspicious about its reporting of spam bots. I'm worried that Twitter has a disincentive to reduce spam as it reduces perceived daily users. This is about tricking the shareholders and tricking the advertisers into thinking they have more eyeballs and more users than they actually do. And again, anyone who's used Twitter in the last couple of years will notice that there are more extremist voices on Twitter, but like regular users, they've been pushed out. They were pushed out a long time ago. Normies kind of used Twitter 10 years ago. And then once it became hyper political and, as a mouthpiece for extremists, more and more normies left and they went to Instagram and, Snapchat, Facebook, whatever. They still refuse to explain how they calculate the 5% of daily users that are fake and spam. That is his issue. So I got to wonder what the recourse is if it turns out that this is true. Again, this could explain why he cut the executives loose without giving them the golden parachute, citing cause. And it could lead to him possibly paying less for Twitter, maybe, or suing some people, or the advertisers suing the people that were in charge. I have no idea. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how this is going to play out. But very, very, very interesting stuff. So speaking of Twitter, talk about the layoffs. Musk is planning Twitter layoffs. This weekend, he's talking with his team about who to lay off. They said at least 25% of the workforce. Actually, as I post this video, what's going to happen, this always happens, I'll post the video and somebody will be like, he just tweeted like an hour ago and you missed it. I'm like, yes, I'm going to get my time machine and go back and re-record the video I recorded 3 hours ago to fix it. So yesterday, just as an update, he did say that the layoff timing was not to get out of paying stock options, I guess, to employees. He said that was false to the New York Times, but he didn't specify what part of the New York Times article was false. Now, I do believe it's true that he fired leadership for cause and they won't get their golden parachutes. But as far as the other layoffs are concerned, I have no idea what's going on. So they're working through the weekend to cement the Twitter layoff plans. And this was interesting too. The most messed up thing at Twitter, according to Business Today, beta, 10 people managing for every one person coding, says Elon Musk. Again, this company is full of bloat and waste. And it is, literally, we've seen what goes on at Twitter. We've heard what goes on at Twitter, even from Project Veritas and just, TikTokers and all this other crazy crap. Twitter is effectively a parody of the Silicon Valley startup, even though, it's just like, they're not really a startup, but that culture, the pampered, come and go as you please, bring your pets to work, you do some yoga, have a latte, all of the luxuries of Silicon Valley culture in all the tropes of the last 5 to 10 years. It lives at Twitter, right? And it's going to be the undoing of Twitter. And I've actually worked at companies like this. I worked for a marketing firm It was about 10 years ago. And we had more project managers than we had web developers and graphic designers. They did web development for medical websites and stuff like that. And the designers, the developers were massively overworked, but there were actually more project managers, and a lot of times the project managers would contradict each other. They would be like, okay, well, I'm just Dave. There was no Dave working there, but Dave needs to do this. No, Dave needs to do that. No, Dave needs to be working on my project. No, I want Dave. I want Dave on my project. And the project managers often they'd come and go as they pleased, they'd spend more time writing out directions as to how to do something. And most of the ones that worked there never actually did any coding. They never actually did any design work. It was basically just shuffling papers and busy work. And it was a lot of bloat. Nothing actually got done. Nothing got done. So yeah, the most messed up thing, 10 people managing for every one person coding, says Elon Musk. Musk claims the most messed up thing at Twitter is this. Musk has sent out a tweet highlighting the new internal mail from Twitter management. There seem to be 10 people managing for every one person coding, he said to Spidey Elon fan. My title is Chief Twit right now. In the bio, no idea who the CEO is yet. That's it. So according to documents seen by The Verge, Musk is planning to charge around $20 from Twitter Blue subscribers, service that began last year. The report is to believe only the Twitter Blue subscribers will be able to get the popular blue tick verification mark. I'm okay with that. I'll pay for it. I will absolutely pay for it. I've been trying to get it for like 3 years now. They won't give it to me. I don't know why they won't give it to me. Come on, Space Daddy, give me my blue check. So let's talk about the layoffs. Washington Post. Musk's inner circle worked through weekend plans to cement the layoffs. They said at least 25% to start. Alex Spiro, well-known celebrity lawyer, apparently not that well-known, I don't know how to pronounce his name, has represented Musk for several years. He led those conversations. He's taken an active role in managing several teams at Twitter, including legal, government relations, policy, and marketing, according to 4 people familiar with the discussions who spoke on the condition of anonymity to describe them, as well as tweets from some of the people involved. Musk associates David Sachs and Jason Calacanis appeared in a company directory over the weekend, according to photos obtained by the Washington Post. Both had official company emails, and their titles were staff software engineers. The team was deciding on what is to be expected to be a first round of layoffs. Again, his target, from everything we understand currently, is 75% of the workforce. He does refute that he's doing it just to save money. Save money on cutting them loose before the 1st of November for whatever reason, stocks or whatever it was tied to. But it says it's a quarter of the staff, totaling more than 7,000. And again, if we have 10 managers for every one developer, one coder, yeah, we got a problem. We got a huge problem. Layoffs will touch almost all departments and are expected to specifically impact sales, product, engineering, legal, and trust and safety in the coming days. The person said after engineers, some of Twitter's highest paid employees work in sales, where several earn more than $300,000, according to documents viewed by the Post. How the hell do you sell Twitter? Well, see, that's another thing too. If it turns out that a lot of this traffic is fake, and they're paying people $300,000 a year to go sell a pig in a poke to advertisers, there's gonna be a problem. There's gonna be a huge problem. So a lot of people upset about this. Now, the Washington Post make sure they point out that this guy, Sachs, is a conservative firebrand. We have to make sure the conservatives are in charge of Twitter now. Oh my God, the alt-right are taking over Twitter. What are we gonna do, guys? Let's go to safespace.com. Let's go to Pillow Fort. Yeah, it's not gonna work. People will be back. I mean, everybody's making a big show about leaving Twitter now. One of two things. They're either making a big show about leaving Twitter, or they're like, we have to stay and fight the Nazis, just like our grandparents did. We're gonna punch the Nazis through punching keys on the keyboard. It's literally the same thing as being sent overseas to fight actual Nazis. Yeah, okay. So that's probably probably what's going to happen. People are going to stay and fight the Yahtzees, or they're going to pretend to leave, make a big show of leaving and not leave, or they're going to leave and they're going to have like 15 alt accounts, right? I don't know what's going to happen, but yeah, if it turns out that they actually hosed him, he's definitely got a case. This would explain why he fired everybody without the golden parachute, and is not going to pay them because they lied. They freaking lied. They lied to him. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later. Don't miss Clownfish Studios' latest crowdfunder, Crimson Wren Volume 1 on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. Thaddeus Wendell's greatest treasure is out there, and it's up to young mage Crimson Wren and the crew of a rundown airship called the True North to find it. But will they find it in time? Crimson Wren of the True North is a race against the clock filled with action, adventure, comedy, and heart. This is a brand new manga-style graphic novel from Clownfish Studios. Go to crimsonwren.com or check it out on Indiegogo and Kickstarter. It ends on November 18th. That's November 18th. And now on with the video.